Hey guys, this is IWantMyAnimeBack. This is going to be my first and last anime review of 2014. I will be reviewing the last episode of Shingeki No Bahamut Genesis, episode 12. Okay, so we start the episode off with Bahamut being revived by Beelzebub. And then Bahamut just starts going wild. He just starts attacking everything, just shooting flames everywhere. Beelzebub thinks that this is it, that he will control the world. But nope, Bahamut, for some reason, betrays him and basically slices him in half. And then, and then we go to that zombie girl, and we go to what's his name, Kaiser. and then Kaiser, and then they confront Captain Lavali, and we find out that Captain Lavali isn't human. He's actually a demon, and that everything that Sansa plays, he deceived the humans, the angels, and the demons alike to revive Bahamut. And then Kaiser fights him, trying to kill him. Kaiser's stabs him with the sword from his back, but it doesn't work. And then after that, we see Favaro. We see that Bahamut was sliced in half by Bahamut, and then he's finished off by one demon. And then next, Favaro comes out of nowhere and starts fighting Kaiser. And then in the middle of their fight, Favaro whispers something to Kaiser, but we don't know. And then they both continue fighting. And then Captain Lavali, or whatever, the real demon, or whatever he is, he's a demon, I know that for sure. Kaiser and Favaro are standing off at each other. He throws a sword at Kaiser. Kaiser dodges it, and Favaro catches it. They start sparring with the swords. They start fighting, or what have you. And then Favaro cuts off Kaiser's he cuts his arm off at kind of like where the wrist and the hand is. And then he sticks out Kaiser's cut off hand with the bounty hunter thing to the demon that's all behind this, Captain Lavali. I don't know what his demon name is. And then Kaiser recites the thing. And then after that, Favaro explains to the drunken old Kami-sama, or god, or whatever it's called. And he explains to them how Kaiser put the antidote to turn him back from being a demon to a human into his arrow. And right? Yeah, I believe so. He shot him in the chest with it. And after that, they made a plan with it, and they had to make it look believable, so they cut off Kaiser's hand, even though I don't see why. Anyways, Kaiser and Favaro jump onto the goose or whatever. Goose gets really big and he gets into a form where he's fast. So they start heading to Bahamut. You can see that the angels and demons alike, they're setting up barriers to, I guess, basically stabilize Bahamut. And then Favaro and Kaiser get onto Bahamut. And then Favaro takes the I think it's, what was it? Was it like a nail of one of the dragons? He sticks it into like the center of Bahamut. And the first time he sticks into it, I'm not sure what happens, but it doesn't necessarily work. And he does it again, screaming, Amira! And this time, it works. And then later on, Favaro falls because the whole explosion or whatever, not necessarily explosion, but whatever happened. He's looking into the eye of the dragon or Bahamut. And then what appears to be Amira's spirit comes out. And he's just talking to her, telling her that, oh, he wished that he could have saved her and they could have done things with each other. And also, he makes a joke about how she still needs to take this tail off of him, which she did in the first couple of episodes. So as a form of contract, and she would take it when he takes to El Haim to meet her mother. So they talk, and in the end they kiss. And Amira Bahamut, there's no way for her to come back since she's basically one with Bahamut, and that is it. And then there's a big explosion or what have you, and Favaro loses his leg. He loses his leg on the way, and I didn't really like that. Like, he just randomly lost his leg. Like, Kaiser losing his arm had an importance, but Favaro, I'm not sure. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they made Kaiser lose his hand and Favaro lose his leg. But anyways, after destruction, fast forward to the future. Kaiser becomes we fast forward half a year later. Kaiser, you can see that Kaiser has like a mechanical hand or whatever, what have you. You see that that lady, Xian, whatever, what is her name? Jian, oh yeah, the late Jian. You see that she's off. Well, she's part of the army. We see that Kaiser's become a knight. He's become a captain and a knight. And then lastly we see a bartender asking someone, we don't know who it is, in a bar, will Bahamut ever die? Like, is this the end of Bahamut? And we see that we see that Favaro, he grew out like a sort of some facial here and that. He did indeed lose his leg, and he has some kind of like metal leg part, which is his right leg too. He tells the guy that Bahamut will live, is always alive. I think maybe he's referring to Amira, and how maybe she'll forever live in his heart. Well, this was a good episode. The past few episodes have felt like it was a movie. The animation, the soundtracks, just the story, the action, all felt like a movie. And I'm really glad that I actually watched this movie. And shout out to Bushido Spirit. He's the reason that I found out about this anime and that I decided to give it a look. And I am not displeased. I am satisfied. This was a great anime. Fall 2014 was a great anime series. We had series like this, Fate Stay Night, Terraformars, and much more. And this was a good series. Like, I really liked it. And this is and it was good. Favaro, Amira, Kaiser, long live y'all. This is IWantMyAnimeBack. Peace.